Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the 5 best methods to get coins at the very beginning of EAFC 24. The first thing that we're going to focus on to get us off the ground, especially if we don't have FIFA points at the beginning of the year to get us from 0 coins to 100,000 or beyond, it's going to be in objectives to get us from 0 to about 5,000 coins. We're going to scroll over to foundations, and you can see that there are some super easy objectives in foundations, like position swap, moving a player into their preferred position, which is like moving Trent Alexander-Arnold into right back, for example. It's going to give you 500 coins right away, and that's just one of the examples. You can build a squad with at least 22 chemistry. Depending on the nation that you choose at the beginning of the game, whether it's England or Germany or Brazil, etc., you probably have a lot of players already from that nation that if you put together in the squad in their preferred positions, it's actually going to get 22 or more chemistry, and you'll get another 500 coins like that. Then you've also got a ton of other packs that you can get, which are untradeable, which aren't going to help us a ton in terms of making coins, but in terms of SBC fodder we're going to need later. And there are tons more as we scroll down. And sometimes they're the exact same rewards or the exact same requirements with different rewards, like build 25 chemistry is going to get knocked out at about the same time that you built the 22 chemistry. Squad building 2, build 22 chemistry, you get a premium silver pack. But if we remember on Foot Foundations, build 22 chemistry was also 500 coins. So you rack up a few untradeable packs and coins, upwards of 5,000 coins, and then we can scroll over to milestones, in which there is one window in particular that I like to start with, which is Transfer Market Mastery. Now, as you get closer to 250 or 500, it's gonna take a while, but getting to 100 or at least 50 on here, it doesn't take long at all, especially considering the fact that you can use the exact same players over and over and over again by list, by list, by list, and knock this out. And what you get in rewards, as you guys can see, 1,500 coins every single time. Before we head into the second coin making method, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more EAFC content, especially related to trading, SBCs, or pack openings. This is the place to be. And did I mention I'm giving away a copy of EAFC 24 to anybody who comments on one of my videos this month? So all you got to do to enter, drop a comment down below. Anyways, our second money-making method at the beginning of the year is going to be a low-budget trading method within the Foundations 1 SBC. You have to complete this SBC to unlock any other SBCs, so everybody goes out and tries to complete this right away to get to do marquee matchups or a daily SBC that might drop early on. And the first 2 windows are super easy, but single league chemistry is a little bit more difficult. And it looks like this, where you need to have 1 league exactly with left mid, center mid, and right mid. They all need to have at least 1 chemistry as well. And they also have to be common players. So you're going to need those 3 specific players to complete this SBC early on, and basically nobody's going to have that, which means that they have to go onto the market to buy them. So you'll see the left mid and the right mid from England that are silver and bronze, and their common cards end up being 500 to 700 coins. So finding filters like these, silver common, left mid, and EFL League 1, it's just a specific example of many different filters you could find. You could go bronze common or gold common even. You could go left mid or right mid, sometimes center mid. You could go EFL League 1, EFL League 2, or even other leagues outside the English leagues, Bundesliga, any of the Spanish leagues will work for this method. And then you find what they're going for at the time, which right now they're going for about 500 coins. And so you would want to get them for 400 or less. So you could go place bids, you could snipe, and make a couple hundred coins per card. The third way to make some coins is Moments. Moments is a super easy game mode that was introduced in FIFA 23. I imagine they're going to bring it back, in which you can go into these tabs and do a challenge to get a star. Score a goal starting from a solo run within the allotted time. It'll take you 15 seconds to go get that star. Then you can use those stars to go to the star gallery and get some rewards. First off, they might give you a free loan player. I would suggest using this card in the objectives for the milestones, but If you get 3 stars, which takes you maybe a minute or two, you can get a 7.5k pack tradable. And then the more stars you save up, as you guys can see, the better the rewards will get. And it'll get to the point where maybe you're getting a 25k pack or 582 plus. As you can see, the 25k pack is only 10 stars, so you can combine some. And of course, it's not going to be the exact same rewards, but in general, they've been the same all year. And this might be the only time you use moments during the cycle of Ultimate Team, but it's the perfect time to do so because you're starting from nothing. They're very easy to do, and they give you those small packs, but tradable, which is an important aspect of it. Step number 4 is the 1-2-3 trading method. This low budget trading method that can actually be transformed into a medium budget trading method as well is targeting players of value that are on open bid. Minimum price at 1,000, maximum price 2,000, and minimum buy now 3,000. Then you have to set your quality at whatever's hot at the moment on the market. Maybe gold cards because of SBCs, or maybe silver cards because of those foundation SBCs. That's what you're going to be looking for and targeting for quality. Silver could work very, very well at the beginning of the year. I'll use the example of gold for this one. So what we're going to look for to start off is cards that already have a bid on them, like Nick Pope. So we're going to outbid that guy at 1,200 and bid 1,300. The idea here is that that person would not have bid 1,200 if they could buy now for 1,200, because it just wouldn't make any sense. Now, there are going to be times where somebody does actually make that mistake and bid over what their buy now value is. So if you want to double check and compare the price of those cards before you place that bid, just to be sure they're not selling for less than 1,200, you can double check and do that. Or if you're working with a little bit of a higher budget and want to be more efficient, you're just going to go ahead and outbid every single card that you find on the market that already has a bid on it. So every single one of them you'll outbid, and for the most part, I'd say about 90% of those are going to end up making you profit, and then 10% of them you might get unlucky and somebody will have kind of screwed you over and bid a little bit too much on that card. So that's what we're going to continue to do, is continue to bid on these cards that have open bids, and then we'll check our transfer list and see if we've gotten any of them. Hopefully we picked up 1 or 2 of them, and then we'll relist that card onto the market. So let's see our transfer targets. Inevitably, we'll be outbid on a few, but as we can see, we got Hradetsky and we got Nick Pope. So let's go ahead and take a look at Hradetsky, because we already saw Nick Pope's going for about 1,500. What's Hradetsky going for? We got him for 1,100 coins. Hradetsky right now on the market is selling for more than 1,100 what we got him for, more than 1,400, and he's going for about 1,700 on the market right now. After tax, we're making at least 500 coins on that card alone, and that's not even counting all the other cards that are expiring right now. So you can see how quickly coins might add up using this method. Step number 5 is called the grind, because this one is a little bit more difficult than the ones that we talked about beforehand. This is going to be a combination of a couple of things. Now that you've got 40 or 50,000 coins in your account, maybe more if you're lucky, or you've grinded a couple of those trading methods a little bit longer, then you're going to go to the transfer market and pick up some of the cards that I've told you guys in a couple other videos that I'm going to put out as we get closer to EAFC 24 and we see their database. I'm going to tell you guys a list of cards that are going to go up the most in the first couple of days. So you can invest in those cards, put them in your team, and then wait for them to go up in price. So those cards are going to be making you coins while you're making more coins playing in games. Now, of course, you can go out and play FUT Champs or Div Rivals or whatever, but squad battles shouldn't be overlooked, because this year you can play squad battles much quicker. Instead of 6 minutes per half, it is 4 minutes. So it's 2/3 of the amount of time. And yes, it is a very insufferable, boring game mode along with FUT Draft, but it is a very good method in the first 2 weeks of the game to make some coins. It's generally pretty good to play these games because you're not only going to be farming the bonuses that you got out of the objectives in step number 1, because you're going to get plus 1,000 coins per game or plus 500 coins per game on top of whatever you get for playing the match. But on top of that, you get extra rewards from those squad battles. So it's a really good place to start to get extra rewards, and you're going to be completing more objectives while you do it. So it's a good combination of everything you need to make coins all at the exact same time. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. As I said, do not forget to hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss all of the trading and SBC content coming your way during EAFC 24. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.